Hey friend, I'm so excited to be here with you today for this very first episode. Welcome to your no judgment zone for creating a home that actually works for you. You're not alone here. Let's take one simple step together today. Here's your weekly 3 simple shifts to make your home feel lighter, more functional, and easier to maintain. Let's start with today's mind hack. You're not lazy, you're overloaded. If you've ever looked around your house and felt defeated by the mess, I want you to hear this. That feeling, it doesn't mean you're failing. It means your brain is overloaded, not broken. Back when I had 2 kids under 2, I was overwhelmed, exhausted, and frustrated that I couldn't keep up with my home. As an occupational therapist and generally an organized person, I felt like I should know how to do this, but no amount of trying harder was making a difference. Every time I reorganized the mess, more mess overflowed out of the bins. What I was doing wasn't working. What I didn't realize then was that my brain didn't need more effort, it needed less pressure. ADHD brains aren't wired for endless decisions or perfection. I didn't need more motivation, I needed a system that actually worked for my life. And over the next couple of years, I slowly tackled the clutter, one little project at a time when I had the energy. Eventually, I cleared out so much that we had entire rooms we weren't even using. That's when it hit me. I didn't want to keep up with this much space anymore. By 2021, I was ready for a big change. We downsized, got rid of half of our belongings, and moved from a 3,000 square foot home to a 1,600 square foot one. And that brings us to today's home hack. Start small on purpose. Even with the big move, it wasn't some dramatic overnight purge. I still started one space at a time, one room, one drawer, one honest conversation. I had to let go of the idea that I could do it all and start asking, what can I let go of to make this feel less overwhelming? That's where my whole approach came from. I don't teach systems that look good on paper. I teach what actually works for ADHD women. Starting small on purpose is powerful. So if you're stuck today, try this. Pick one drawer, one pile, or one small task, then stop. That's a win. With my clients, I always suggest we start with the least overwhelming space so that we can build quick momentum and get a fast win. A simple win helps your brain trust the process and take the next step. By the way, if you're listening and thinking, this all makes sense, but I don't even know where to start in my own home, I have a quick survey you can fill out. It helps me understand what's been frustrating for you, and from there, I'll share what your best next step could look like and how we might work together. I'll link it in the show notes. So let's wrap up today with a highlight. What changed for me and what can change for you. Once I stopped trying to keep up and started creating systems that worked for my brain and seasons of life, things finally shifted. My home didn't become perfect, but it became calmer, lighter, easier to reset, and I started Calm Cottage coaching because I knew other ADHD women were silently struggling just like I had been. I get to walk alongside women who feel stuck and help them find their way back to a home that actually supports them. And I'm so glad you're here for that journey. So here's a quick recap. ADHD clutter isn't laziness, it's decision fatigue. Start small on purpose. One drawer is enough for now. And when your systems match your season, things feel lighter. If this episode made you feel seen, will you share it with a friend who needs it too? And if you want to connect, I've added some helpful links in the show notes, especially if you're not sure where to start in your home. Well, that's it for today, friend. Remember, one small shift at a time creates momentum. You're doing better than you think, and I'm so proud of you. See you next week for another Weekly 3.